So now we're getting back to the aware person, a little bit detached. There's a little distance between them and the things of the world. The child comes up, and now the conscious, the aware, the attention is available to give, and the person gives their attention. See, and secondly, it's not grabbed. The person gives their attention. So you give your attention to this matter, and then when something else comes along that merits some attention, or that merits your listening or doing something, then you give your attention. You see the difference between giving your attention and having your attention captured. Now, we all know people whose attention is captured by every little thing. In fact, they have a name for it, and their attention is captured by this, and then by that, and then by that, and then by that, and they're captured by that, and by that, and they're not free, see, to give their attention. So I want you to see that the ideal spiritual person scans the domain, and they are not lost or captured by anything, and their attention is free to give, free to lovingly give. See? All right. So I think that is key. But now let's get back to one of the phrases that I said earlier. I said that I heard a very advanced spiritual thinker say that response is obedience. So you see, when your attention is captured, well, that's your response. And your attention is grabbed instead of given. And so our attention, our consciousness is supposed to, now here we go. So let's take it to the next. Let me add something else now. This is very good stuff. You're not going to hear this anywhere else. It's very good. It's very practical. Because right now, most of you are out of control. You don't have control over your attention. You don't have control over your emotions. You don't have control over your thoughts. And your life is out of control. And you know where that leads to. And then when issues arise, important issues, then you're so unavailable that you mess it up. And then after you mess it up, then you sit around and worry. And worries capture your attention, you see? And then when you're worried and your attention is captured, then again, you're not free. So most of us are like total slaves. Response is obedience. When something captures your attention, that's what it wanted. It wanted to capture your attention and you're obeying it. All right, now let's look at the relationship between the conscious mind and the subconscious. We'll divide it up into those two parts, which is kind of standard. So we have the conscious mind, and then we have the subconscious mind. Now, this is really good stuff. Your conscious mind is to rule over the subconscious. And your conscious mind also therefore is a guide to the subconscious and is also a protector. Your conscious mind is a filter. It filters all of the destructive stuff out. And if something is to be noted, then you note it lightly. And if something needs your attention, you're free to give your attention, but it's a sovereign act, an act of free will. You give your attention. Okay? Well, the subconscious mind is when the conscious mind is not, let's see, how can I say this? I'll just keep it very simple. When your conscious mind is distracted and caught up in something, so you can see I'm demonstrating visually by those of you who are listening to the radio program. You won't see this, but I'm kind of turning away from the camera, and I'm staring off at something, a pretend something, and I'm staring at it. And this is like the conscious mind being caught up with, fixated to, studying, involved with, captured by something. The conscious mind now is not fulfilling its proper role of guarding and serving as a guide and filter for the subconscious. And things get in directly to the subconscious mind. Stimuli, suggestions, commands, all kinds of things, images go directly into the subconscious mind without protection, because the conscious mind is involved in something, studying something, fixated to something, etc., etc. So then the things on the outside now have direct access to the subconscious mind and direct control. They offer some stimulus, and the subconscious mind reacts, responds, while the conscious mind is not paying attention, is lost in something else, so it's not doing its duty of reigning sovereign and filtering. All right?